You're listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. The show that gives pastors and church leaders the clarity they need to protect their people, property, and ministry.
Welcome back to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. I'm your host, Ron Wadley with Insurance for Texans. We help church leaders protect their people and property with wisdom and clarity. Today, we're diving into the first core principle from our book, The Promise of Certainty. It's a concept that challenges how we view the world. Principle 1, risk isn't random. In the insurance world, people love to use the phrase acts of God. They say it like these events are completely impossible to anticipate, like they're a total mystery. But the truth is, there's no mystery about where hail hits the hardest in North Texas. And there's certainly no mystery about where the floodplains are charted. The real problem isn't that we're surprised by the storm. It's the human tendency to believe that bad things only happen to other people. We see the dark clouds on the horizon and convince ourselves they'll blow over the next town instead of ours. Take the Dallas-Fort Worth area, for example. Most folks around here think of storms as a springtime tradition, blue bonnets and sirens. But if you've lived here long enough, you know we have a second, very real storm season in the fall and winter. Cast your mind back to December 26, 2015. It was the day after Christmas, and Dallas hit nearly 90 degrees. That unseasonable heat and moisture brewed up a massive line of storms. By that evening, an EF4 tornado was tearing through eastern Dallas and Garland, wiping out entire neighborhoods. People on the news said it came out of nowhere, but the storm chasers were already in position hours before. Why? Because the warning signs were obvious to anyone who knew where to look. Or consider what I call the DFW airport heat dome. All that concrete and jet exhaust creates a massive bubble of heat. I've watched it for years. A storm looks like it's going to level the Metroplex, but then it hits that heat dome and weakens as it passes over the airport. But here's the kicker. As the system moves past that heat, it reforms and hammers the towns further east with even more intensity. For years, I watched massive storms literally fall apart right in front of my house while the sirens were blaring, only to see them rebuild and cause destruction 10 miles down the road. Nature will always carry some level of uncertainty, but much of what people call random is actually predictable patterns. The real danger to your church isn't the act of God. It's ignoring the signs we can see coming. When we pretend risk is random, we stop preparing. And that leads us perfectly into tomorrow's topic. Stewardship starts with looking at the map and admitting that the clouds are heading our way. In the meantime, if you're ready to stop guessing and start planning, connect with our church insurance team at insurancefortexans.com. And to get the full breakdown of these principles, download your free copy of The Promise of Certainty at thepromiseofcertainty.com. I'm Ron Wadley, and this has been Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. Until next time, remember, your church is too important to leave to chance.
Thanks for listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance. Until next time, remember, insurance isn't just about policies. It's about safeguarding the mission God has called you to lead.